the Swan, and the Turtle. Once upon a time, in a peaceful forest, by a wide, sparkling lake, there lived a kind and graceful swan. The swan was admired by everyone for her beauty, but more importantly, for her gentle heart. She always helped others, shared what she had, and was careful with her words. In the same forest lived a turtle. The turtle was clever, but also had a habit of speaking too much. He liked to show off his knowledge, and often he could not stop talking even, when silence would have been wiser. One summer, the sun grew hotter than ever, and the water in the lake began to dry up. Fish struggled, the mud cracked, and the once happy lake animals grew worried. The swan, seeing the suffering around her, said to her friends, "I will fly to find another lake. If I discover one, I will return and help you all move there." The animals trusted her, for the swan always kept her promises. After several days, she found a large, beautiful lake filled with fresh, cool water and plenty of food. She returned and announced joyfully, "I have found a safe place. Let us go there together." The birds could fly and the deer could run, but the poor turtle could not walk so far. He looked sadly at the swan and asked, "How will I ever reach this new lake? My legs are short, and I move too slowly." The swan thought carefully. Finally, she said, "I have an idea. I will hold one end of a strong stick in my beak, and you will bite the other end. I will then fly with you to the new lake. But remember, whatever happens, do not open your mouth. If you speak, you will surely fall." The turtle promised, "I will stay quiet. I trust you, dear swan." So the swan held the stick tightly, and the turtle bit the other end. Up, up, they flew into the sky. The forest grew smaller below them, and the rivers glittered like silver threads. As they passed over a village, the people below were amazed. "Look at that! Turtle flying in the sky!" they shouted, laughing loudly. "What a funny sight!" The turtle's pride was hurt. He wanted to shout back, "I am not funny, I am clever. My friend, the swan, is helping me." But the moment he opened his mouth to speak, he let go of the stick. Down! Down! He tumbled through the air and landed with a hard thud. Fortunately, his strong shell saved him from serious harm, but he felt very foolish. When the swan reached the ground beside him, she sighed sadly and said, "Dear turtle, I warned you. If only you had been wise enough to stay silent, you would have reached the new lake safely." Words are powerful, but sometimes silence is wiser. The turtle hung his head low and admitted, "You are right, my friend. I let my pride and talkative nature bring me trouble. I should have listened." The swan helped him as best she could, but she could not carry him again, so the turtle was left behind near the dry lake, regretting his mistake. Moral of the story: choose your friends wisely. True friends give good advice, but you must also listen to them. Too much pride and unnecessary talk can bring harm. Silence, at the right time, is a sign of wisdom.